Good morning everybody, and it's a sunny Saturday here. So, oh look, the invisible man. Who could that be, I wonder? Could it be Mr. Casey?
Morning.
Morning. Yeah, everybody save that because that's not something you'll see often. They're together.
I've already had a coffee, I'm awake now.
Yeah, and you'll be off to the butcher's because he's got something very special. And I'll just tell you about it because it's not something you would normally buy because it costs a lot of pennies. But it's a special weekend. So, Mr. Casey, I had to think then, brain fog, Joe. Mr. Casey.
Getting my name on the day before my birthday.
know.
Heck, now,
Yes.
come on.
It's his birthday tomorrow, and I am going to do something for the love of God above. He's laughing. I don't know why I'm going to do it, but I am going to do it. I have done it before from scratch when we were young and in love, but you know, time's gone on now.
I'll be honest, this is one where even most of the time my granny's recommendation was just get a cake mix.
Yeah, well, just get a cake mix, ain't gonna cut it, because normally I buy my cake mixes in America and bring them home, and it's a long while since we've been there because I can get the cake mix from here with a lot of digging, but it costs an awful lot of money to get the cake mix. And to be honest with you, it's his birthday, so I am gonna make it from scratch. It's his birthday cake, but Casey being Casey doesn't just, his favourite cake isn't just an easy thing. It's not a chocolate cake, vanilla, no. What our Casey wants, would love, and to be honest, this morning, earlier, because he got up earlier, did say to me, when I go out, I'll just pick up a ready done cake, if it's easier. But his little face, I could see it, and I just thought, no.
Anything about he's been called little in a while.
Yeah, whatever he said. Anyway, so I'm gonna make it, and I'll make it from scratch. Now, everybody who knows what this is and what you need to do is gonna smile. I'm gonna make his favourite cake, which is an angel food cake. Now, that all sounds lovely, and people in England know it's not the angel cake. You know, the three-coloured one with a bit of buttercream in the middle. No, 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 no. This cake starts by separating 12 eggs because I need 12 egg whites. Now, for your sanity and mine, when I'm doing this, I will film a bit of it, and then I'll either have to speed up that bit or I'll edit it out where, you know, like I've done a couple, and then I'll get to the end. And what makes it worse is Joanne being Joanne had a thought last week and thought, I know what I'll do. I'll make him his favourite cake, but I'll buy some ready, you know, done egg whites. You know, you can buy them. They're all separated in a carton. But for the cake to be a success, you should do it with proper eggs, not those, not egg whites you've had frozen. So I'm going to have a drink of coffee, and I'm going to start to separate eggs, and we'll go from there. So, 12 free-range eggs. 12 large free-range eggs. And I just need to get something else because I am actually going to separate them, but I'm going to let the egg white go into here before I pour it into my main dish, because if I get to 10 egg whites and then I ruin them by getting a bit of yolk in, I am not going to be happy. So here we go, number 1. Oh no, I've got yolk all over my hands. Wow, these eggs must be super fresh. Okay, so a quick wipe with my trusty cloth. Yeah, I said it to the camera.
Sorry.
It's alright. And there we have 12 egg whites. Now the egg yolks I'm probably going to save and use them for gelato or something like that. So on with the next bit. Okay, so
Hey, baby,
now,
why are there like 5 egg cartons over here?
you know that's a fib. No, that's you. What did you tell me earlier?
No, I'm making that up. It's true.
It is true.
Only took you 2 dozen.
Oh no, be truthful. 3. No, actually, it did not.
No, it took
1 dozen.
1 dozen. Fancy
1
that.
dozen. Fancy that. Now I'm just checking my quantities because it's that long since I've made this. So let's have a look. Okay. So, yeah. The next thing I'm going to do is, well, now I have found some measuring cups again, because I pride myself, and I'm saying it nice and loudly, on, you know, my baking stuff, because I used to bake quite a bit, and I did a lot of baking, you know, like, well, especially my oldest nephew's now, well, yeah, he's at college. But when there were things for school or they were doing rugby fundraisers, I would bake. So I used to do a lot of baking, as Casey will attest to. But of course, as my illness has progressed, it tires me out. So instead of buying or using caster sugar, this little trick, I need 1 3/4 cups of sugar. But as I was saying, I've got some lovely sets of measuring cups somewhere. Can I find a full set? No. So these are my latest acquisition of measuring cups. And when I come in the house with them, it's always, what you got more measuring cups for? You don't need them. You've got loads. And my answer is, because when I go to bake, hey, guess what? Can never find any. Right, so this is going to get noisy because I'm going to, yeah, just blend this up a bit, pulse it, and it will, she says, on about the lid, and this will turn it into caster sugar. Because I've got it the wrong way. There. Not hard at all, is it? So, right, so lid on, and I'm going to pulse this. Right, and that's it. We should have fine sugar. And what I need to do with this is I need to take some out and put it to one side. Oops, excuse me. Put it to one side for later. And then I shall carry on with the next bit, which does involve the food processor. I think I need to take half a cup out or a quarter of a cup. Let me see. I've got my recipe on here. What did I say? 1 cup. Okay. So I need to get 1 cup of sugar out of here, which either I'm going to be really lucky and I reach over, or no. Let's not do that. I'll take the lid off, well, the bowl off, and we shall do this. Clean work surface. Right, what is that? That's a quarter of a cup. So if I do it with this, it'll make it easier for getting it out. There we go. Quarter of a cup. Put this back on. And I need, well, I'm using self-raising flour because I am. Yeah, you could be all professional and, you know, you can get like proper cake flour, but Joanne is not doing that because I'm going to trust in this. I've never used cake flour in this recipe, never. So yeah, let's get, so it's 1 cup. Really have to properly level it off. So, it's me. So 1 cup and 2 tablespoons, and I'm amazed that all my measuring spoons of this set are still here. But I think Casey had to find them all when he did the drawers when I was in hospital. well, I've had these since I first met Casey, and I started using cups and things to bake because I know it sounds daft, but in the UK we always weigh things and do things like that, but now there's loads of recipes that actually use cups, which is better if you ask me. Right, so how much salt? Because we need some salt in here. I hope this turns out so badly. 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So 1/4 teaspoon. And the first time I had this was the first time I went to Louisiana, and I went and my mum and dad went, and Casey was over here and he went. Yeah, because he was over here doing his split time that he used to have to do, and we went to meet his family. And if Aunt Starla's watching this, she'll remember, because it was a barbecue, wasn't it, that we had in Mickey and Keith's garden. We'd done it all, and loads of family came and I got to meet them. They got to meet me, mystery woman. First time I met Aunt Starla. Yeah, and Uncle Ken. And he was such a lovely man. He's no longer with us, sadly. But yeah, and Granny and Granddaddy and Keaton and Cody and Casey's best friends, and you know, quite a few of his dad's friends and his mum's. It was a really, really lovely day. But his granny, bless her, had brought, how many cakes did she bring? Did she bring one for everyone and one for you? Casey.
Sorry?
Granny, how many angel food cakes did she bring? Did she bring one for everyone and one for you?
Of course, yes.
Yeah. So, yeah. And I remember, because we were staying in a hotel, because Casey was coming back to the UK with us anyway, so it was like a holiday for him too, when we were staying in a hotel. And I remember him taking it back, clutching this angel food cake, all wrapped in foil. And yeah, it was first time I tried it was at the barbecue.
Granny always made sure I didn't miss out on angel food cake.
Oops.
You got it the wrong way.
Yeah, I know.
No, now you're going too far the other way.
I have not. I'm having an argument with this today.
Click.
There we go. Right, gonna get noisy again. I can go there because that's aerated, I hope. And then I believe it's time to whip my egg whites, whisk them, which it probably take about 5 minutes. Yeah, I'm just making sure Yeah, 5 to 6 minutes. So there we go. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some cream of tartar to the egg whites, and then I'm going to whisk them up. But I say that we have no cream of tartar problem, but Casey is so like, no, I'm going to have my cake. He did find that if you use, was it a teaspoon of lemon?
It's 2 teaspoons of lemon per cream of tartar, 1 teaspoon.
Right, okay, so basically I need 1.5 teaspoons of cream of tartar. So that's 3 teaspoons of lemon juice. So I better get that measured. So 2 to 1. I've got lemon juice over here because it's something we always have in the house. Excuse me while I turn round. Okay, lemon. This is where I use utensils to get to things. Okay, let's move this out the way, and we will now not spill the egg whites, Joanne. Oh no, that would be a really tragic thing to do, and I will cry. So 3, 1, 2, 3. I've never done this before, so we will see what happens, and hopefully this beloved cake will turn out. Yeah, so the egg whites, cream of tartar, okay, right then, that's what we're going to do. Right, so I'm using this and not my proper whisker, because what you should do is start whipping your egg whites on low, but Casey's got me this out. So this is going to be 5 minutes worth of mixing. So it's a minute doing this, and then it is adding the sugar in slowly. So I think things would be better. Oh, there's a ton if I actually moved this down there. Oops. Yeah, better. Okay, so I need to see a clock. Oh, I need a Casey. Casey?
Yes, love?
Can you tell me when a minute's gone?
Alexa, set timer for 1 minute. Go.
I can't.
Alexa,
shoot. What have I just seen in my egg whites?
Don't know what.
A bit of shell.
How'd she get in there?
Oh no, I left her in goo, I thought. Okay, 1 minute.
Alexa said I'm over 1 minute.
Okay, 1 minute up, and as you saw, I use a bit of a trick, which is because my arm gets tired, hence why I need a new big stand mixer, which I will be getting. So now I need a timer setting for 4 minutes, and I'm going to add the sugar slowly. Okay, 4 minutes. Sorry?
That's time.
Alright, well it needs more. Hooray! Casey, will you buy me a proper mixer?
Probably. You've got a birthday coming up.
In January. Right. So, after what seems like an eternity and 2 sore arms later, yeah, actually, joking aside, I did have to keep stopping and then starting again, and you'll have noticed me doing this, and that's because that arm is on my wheelchair arm and this is helping to hold this up because I can't hold my arms up. I definitely can't raise them up. That's a joke and a half. But anyway, I've got soft peaks now. Oh, thank goodness. Right. Oh yeah, use the biggest bowl you've got. Okay, vanilla extract next. And how much of that do I need? 1.5 teaspoons. Lovely. So yes, 1.5 teaspoons. Right, and then I am nearly there. I hope. Right then. So I'm going to get my vanilla extract. I think I'll use this one. 1.5 teaspoons of it. That's my tablespoon. Come on, where's my teaspoon? Half. 1. Get some vanilla in. And I'm not going to attach my whisker back on because I'm just going to do it like this. Just going to incorporate it all. Right, so I am going to call that done. Now the thing is, what I need now, because I cannot do the next bit, there's no way I can lift that up. I'm not even going to pretend that I can. So I need a Kacees who'll come in and pour this mixture into the cake tin, which an angel food cake tin, which I'm just gonna go get from the other side of the kitchen. Okay, so this is the angel food tin, which I have used many times. Now, you don't oil it, grease it, it just goes in like that, have faith. You will see later. But Kacees going to tip it in here and he's going to put it in the oven because I can't do that either. My arms just won't let me. So, come on,
put it there.
able assistant. Now, this doesn't mean you can say you baked your cake.
She's making me bake my own cake. You heard it.
Come on. Yeah, and we don't need to see the clock. How are you, Kacees?
I'm fine. Why?
Don't leave a speck of that mixture in that bowl.
I'm going to leave a speck.
Yeah, there's blood, sweat and tears gone into that.
I hope not. I mean, at least a couple of those things are not good tasting.
Well, you know what? You're going to eat it. And if your cream of tartar hack doesn't work.
It's not mine, it's Google's.
Yeah, but I was quite willing to go out to another store and get some. But
You seemed quite willing to believe me whenever I said it, so...
that just shows you. I do believe in you.
Well, there we go. There's where you've gone wrong all these years.
I know, it's terrible.
Right, cake is in there. I've left a speck.
Okay, so what will happen is, as it bakes, it's going to get really tall. But it will go back down. What are you doing?
I got a little bit in the rim, so I'll wipe it
Oh,
off.
okay, very good. Oh, you see, some good habits are rubbing off.
So there you go, ready for the oven.
And in it goes.
And in we go.
For about 40 or 45 minutes, halfway through.
Till cooked.
No, halfway through, we need to turn the cake pan around a little. Well, turn it halfway up.
Just do the thing with the thing and the thing will happen.
And then you leave it to bake for the second half. And then test it with a toothpick. And
Or a skewer.
Casey has to do the last bit. He needs to lift it out and
See, making me make my own cake.
he will show you a trick.
Yeah, there is a trick with angel food. You need a bottle of Worcestershire sauce or something like that for it. But we'll show you that at the end. Or I will. Because she's making me make my own cake.
Yeah, and I actually have to go back to the foam store and take my foam because I'm trading it in because they're giving me an extra £100, £150
She's taking the iPhone and getting rid of it, thank God.
or something, an extra on top of what the would normally give me for trading. I don't even know, I can't even remember.
So she's leaving me to burn my own birthday cake, is what she's doing.
Well, then it's down to you.
Alright, so it's been about 20 minutes. I've given the cake a turn once. Now that Dawn's left me in charge of my own birthday cake. What can you do, huh? Alright, so let's have a look. And you can see there we're looking lovely and brown, but we want to take our skewer, put it right in there. And it's not quite coming out clean yet. So we're going to give it another 5 minutes. And we'll check it again. Alright, we've given it 5 more minutes. That's coming out pretty clean now. So I'm going to go ahead and lift it over to the stove. Be right back with you. Alright, so we've got our angel food. We've got our Henderson's relish bottle. As you can see, I've wrapped some paper towel around the top here. You always want to make sure you're using a glass bottle with this. And if it has a plastic lid on it, I've learned the hard way that plastic melts. Surprise, surprise there, huh? But yeah, plastic melts when it gets hot. So I would just put a little bit of that on there to buffer it a little bit while it's starting to cool. And then you can see in our pan here, there's a big hole in the middle of it. Now, part of that's the whole helping it cook in the middle thing, but the much more interesting part of that is that we're going to flip this over, and actually it might be better with the paper towel to do it this way. And watch, I've put too much paper towel on it now. You know what? Forget my idea with the paper towel. I'm just going to do it the way I normally do it. And maybe it'll be cool enough by now that it will not melt on me. And that's going to sit just like that. And it's going to cool. And we're going to come back to it in about 20 minutes.
Hello, and sometime later, my assistant.
She's back. I left it cooling.
I'm back. But it's going to show you the magic because I can't do this bit because I'm the rubbish. No, and actually I haven't seen the cake yet. So I am just hoping that it's worked and it looks how it should, because if not, I sat and
Try
let,
doing egg whites again.
yeah, I sat and let my arms drop off for nothing.
It's okay. I've got another dozen eggs here. You can start over.
You're going to separate them all from it. No, we'd need 3 dozen for that,
Yeah, I'd need about 3 dozen to get a dozen egg white.
won't we?
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right. Shall I do this now then?
Yes, please.
All right. So we are back with the cake. It is completely cool now. Joanne can get her first look at it.
Wow.
We'll move up.
Actually,
Hmm?
that doesn't look bad at all.
No, it doesn't. Now, I've got a quite skinny butter knife. And what I'm going to do is put it through here. And I am just going to run it along the outside edge of this tin. Just like so. And you do want a proper kind of skinny butter knife for this. If you try to use one of those really chunky, thick-handled things or whatever, well, it ain't gonna work for you. There we go. And then, same thing along this interior bit. Rather than running it along, though, because it's a lot narrower, you might just need to stab it up and down some. Just stab the cake, you know.
Chainsaw.
And then push on the bottom. And the cake comes straight on out.
Wow.
And then go ahead and flip. And then our last bit here, and I'm actually going to adjust the camera so you can actually see what I'm doing here. There we go. Same knife, just along the interior top. And this time I'm going to spin the cake. And the cake's going to fall down when it lets go.
And that was a masterclass in how you remove an angel food cake.
I might have done it a few times.
A few dozen, 100. Now, what I want to know is, now you see everyone, that cake looks like nothing. But to Casey, just
This
like
is the
that
perfection of cake.
is perfect. No decorating, no cream cheese, frosting and berries.
Maybe just if you really want to be fancy with it, just a little bit of butter or a little bit of squirty cream just at the point of serving. That's where I come from, but butter or, like I said, or a little bit of squirty cream on the plate with it whenever you're serving it.
Or ice cream.
Or ice cream.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can have like berries on the side. Or
Yeah.
actually, another one's
Fancy
lemon.
people like to do that berry Coolidge-y stuff.
Yeah, well, another one is lemon curd.
Hang on. All right, so Joanne can keep talking with you, not just staring at a cake all the time.
Well, another one is lemon curd.
Yeah? Lemon drizzle, strawberry drizzle is really popular.
Lemon drizzle would be nice. Lemon tart, lemon icing.
I don't need any of that though. It's perfect as it is.
I know, or even just, just make some icing. Not royal icing or anything, but just icing sugar.
Or
and
just some Hershey's
a tiny
syrup.
bit of water and put it on, and sprinkles.
Hershey's ice cream syrup does a bang up job as well. Or any kind of ice cream
I'm
syrup.
going to say, yeah, and you can have ice cream as well. That would be my perfecto. Ice cream.
But that is the perfect cake. And I want to say at one point, my mom even fell in love with them because, did she tell you that whole story about?
Yeah, I know about
Wait,
it.
she was.
No, that was you.
Huh?
That was you who told me that.
Yeah, I might have told you the story, but she was on Weight Watchers, and we worked out, we think that the whole cake was like a quarter of a point. So I thought, well, I mean, if that's the case, I could even do Weight Watchers. I could just eat 50 of them a day.
Well, no, because it is, I mean, there's no fat in the cake. There is none. But there's plenty, you know, like the sugar. So, that's not good, is it?
But there's no fat. So.
Yeah, but I mean, even in the supermarket, it's like if you buy something low fat, there's more sugar in it. If you buy something low sugar, there's more fat in it. And it's true.
And if you buy an angel food cake, it's just perfect.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't look much of a birthday cake, does it?
I think that looks $1,000,000.
$1 million? Wow. Can I sell it tomorrow?
No. I'm going to steal it tonight, and you'll have to make me another one tomorrow.
No, but I've proved my worth as your wife. That's why he stays married to me, because I can do things
because
like
once
that.
every 10 years, she makes me one of these cakes. Yeah.
From scratch, yeah. No, next one I'm going to get some cake mixes. I've done it for you because it's your birthday tomorrow, but also I've done it from scratch to prove that I still can.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and
You can.
I still can.
As long as you get me to make sure I cook it and get it out of the pan.
What do you mean you cook it?
You loved me and made me cook it.
You put it in the oven and you followed my instructions.
I cooked it.
You lifted it out of the oven, you said.
I checked it.
Did you want to do the first bit that I did?
No.
Well, then.
I'm just saying, I'm the one that cooked the cake. It's on film.
Baked the cake. Well, baked the cake.
I cooked the baked the cake.
Baked the cake. Anyway, I think on that note, I am going to call it for today because I am absolutely shattered. And I don't want to be shattered tomorrow because it's His Lordship's birthday tomorrow. So, you know, I've got to be at least show willing. Just a
She said it,
bit.
now she's going to have to do it.
I know, it's terrible, isn't it? So, yeah, I am going to have to do it, I'm afraid. So what can I say? Not a lot, can I? Hey, you get your birthday present tomorrow.
I know, I'll be building it tomorrow night, probably.
What, you going to sit at the table and build it?
Probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. And he probably will. Anyway, on that note, my lovelies, I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. But I'll definitely see you in the next vlog. Bye for now, lovely people. Take care. Bye.